So let's review some of the concepts that we just went through. First of all is the project list page. That's the central place where you look to see all of your active projects, and there's a number of ways that you can filter those projects based on what you want to see. We saw that you could see projects from multiple legal entities in that single view. Let's take a quick look at how that's configured. I'm going to switch back into Dynamics AX, and this time we'll navigate over to the Organization Administration tab, and we'll look at org hierarchies. And in here, you'll see one that's called Contoso Consulting. This particular hierarchy has been assigned a purpose of project management. That means that the organizations that are mentioned inside of this org hierarchy are the ones that you're going to see in that list page. So if I view this and take a look at the orgs that are falling within that purpose and close this, we'll note that that's the same set of legal entities that we saw in the project management and accounting module on the filter over here, which allows me to look at projects from multiple legal entities. So we also looked that we can zoom in on just the projects that are associated with me as a project manager or the global list of projects, and we saw that the projects can be filtered either at the top level or looking at all projects. We also had a look at some of the basic project attributes. The project ID, which is the format, the stable name of the project throughout its lifetime. That project ID, as many things in Dynamics AX, is determined by a sequence number. To configure it, you go into the settings. Let me just navigate there. In the project management and accounting module, we'll open up the setup parameters. And if we look at number sequences here, you'll see a number of number sequences here that drive these items, and one of them here is project ID. So if you want to configure that, you can always view the details of this number sequence and make any configurations about how your projects will be numbered. We also looked at the sub-project format. So this, we saw some projects that were named with a -01 and a -02. That format is also configurable. Let's take a look at where you set that up. So again, in Project Management and Accounting Parameters, if you just look right here at the default subproject ID format, this ### indicates that a suffix will be added onto the project type when there's a subproject, and there will be a 2-digit sequential number that's added to that project name. We also saw the project responsibilities. This is to be able to keep track and report on which projects different salespeople or project managers or project controllers are responsible for. We looked at the project dimensions, which helps to provide defaults when their transactions are posted to the general ledger. And finally, we looked at the collaboration workspace, which is a SharePoint site that can be created and navigated to when your team members want to use SharePoint to help manage the project. Let's take a quick look at how to set up collaboration workspaces. So this again is a global feature. So I'm going to go into System Administration. And here under Enterprise Portal, Here under Enterprise Portal, there's Collaboration Workspace Settings. And this is where you go to indicate where the collaboration workspace should live, and whether these sites should be created automatically, and whether there should be prompts involved in confirming their creation or their deletion after the project is complete. With that, let's take a look at a demonstration on how to create a simple project and post transactions.